Hi, everybody. Welcome to Leadership. This is super weird for me to have to begin this class over our distance learning or online learning, but I do want you to know I'm super excited. Whether we're online or we're in the classroom, we are going to have an awesome time getting to know each other and building our leadership during this class. So welcome. Today I'm going to run us through our first PowerPoint. We will look at the syllabus together, and then you do have 2 assignments to help us get to know one another through a discussion board, and then one that will just come to me. So that's what we've got on tap for today. So let's get started. First of all, let me move myself over here. Please don't judge me by my ridiculous videos. First of all, I look like a ghost. I'm in an office in my house, and who knows if my children will walk in. Maybe they will. That would be fun. Also, it's just ridiculous anytime you put yourself on a video, so there's that. But enough about me. Let's get together here and talk about who is in the class with us. We have Abby Butenhoff, Jade Forch, Megan Meyer, Emily Prigge, and Colton Reiser. A small and sweet group. We have a lot that we're going to do together, and I think it's going to be awesome. I do have contact information I'm going to share with you today, a syllabus, and then, as I mentioned before, 2 assignments that we're going to look at. So, first of all, my contact information. You can email me. I do have a Google Voice number that you can call or text during the school day. And then office hours I'm using during Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 10:30 a.m. in Schoology using the Conferences app. It's at the bottom left of our screen. All you have to do is click join. When you're in there, you can decide if you want to have your camera on or if you just want it to be your voice. Depending upon the day, I may or may not have my video on. There will be a time or two where I want us all in there together, and I know that's really hard to schedule, so we'll talk about that at some point. But as of right now, office hours are totally optional. Just drop in if you have questions or if you want to say hi. Okay, so in a minute, I'm going to pull up our syllabus. We can look at it together. You can also find it in this week's folder in Schoology, but there are 3 things that you should be aware of when it comes to our syllabus. The essential questions we're going to explore, the class expectations, and then, of course, grading. Okay, so this is what our syllabus looks like. First of all, there are 3 essential questions that we have during our leadership class that we'll be exploring, and they're actually the 3 different units that we'll have as well. The first one that will start tomorrow is what is leadership? That unit will take us a couple weeks. I haven't ever taught it online, so I guess I don't really know how long it'll take us, but it won't be very long. Number 2, who am I as a leader? This is the bulk of our class, figuring out who are you as a leader. We'll be using the 7 Habits for Highly Effective Teens for that part of class. I do have books for you, but if you want to be able to write in your book and highlight in your book, you may want to purchase your own. So at this time, and I'll talk about this more, but at this time I do have books for you. You just can't write or highlight in them. And then finally, our final unit and our final essential question is, how can I practice my leadership? So moving down the line here, classroom expectations. First of all, I do expect that we're using respectfulness, we're being responsible, and we're resourceful, just as the Cardinal Way says. But then I do have different mindsets that I ask you to explore during this class. It is an interesting and kind of unique experience where there is no right answer and everybody is on their own journey. So please use these different mindsets. First of all, I do want you to have a vision. Think about where you want to go with your life as we're talking about ideas in this class. I want you to be a learner and not a finisher. Know that this is a journey and we're not meant to just have an end game here. Lean into the struggle. There will be times where we are looking at what our weaknesses are and how do we overcome some of those. Lean into it, figure out where you need to go, and then you'll be meeting that expectation. Number 4, do the fun things and feed your passion. If we get a little bit goofy, be awkward and goofy. If we're sharing ideas and taking risks about what our feelings are about things, or having political beliefs or religious beliefs or beliefs about our life that we'll talk about during the 7 Habits, please feel free to share and know that this is a safe place. Number 5, own your education. If there's work to do, do it. Invest in yourself. And then number 6, invest in the others in our class. There's only 5 of us here. We want to make sure that we're taking care of each other, encouraging each other to share ideas, and really motivating each other to become the best leader that we can be. Okay, grading. In JMC, there will be 3 categories. They are the exact same as your units and essential questions. So you can see them listed there. And then at the bottom of the screen here, you can see the grading scales, very traditional. If at any point you have questions about the syllabus or grading, please make sure that you are checking with me, emailing me, texting me, or dropping in on those conference hours. I will also be using our Schoology calendar quite a bit to post assignments and such, so make sure that you are taking care of that so that you can be organized as well. Okay, this brings us to the end of our PowerPoint for Monday. I will be back tomorrow, but here's what we have for today. First of all, please know that neither of these assignments is graded. I do want us to start that discussion piece since we are not in the classroom. This is going to be a little bit odd, but there are 2 things I want you to do. The first one is an individual assignment called Tell Me About You. Nobody else will see the answers to that. That is just information that you are sharing with me as your teacher so that I can hopefully provide the best instructional experiences for you. The second one is a discussion board with your classmates. It is called Getting to Know Each Other. They're silly questions, but it just helps us start thinking about who else is in this class with us. Do we have similarities? Are we really different? I also posted, so you can check out and see what I have done there. After you are done posting about your own, there's 5 questions in there, your own ideas there, please go ahead and interact with the other students or me in our class using that discussion board. So again, these 2 assignments are due today, like 11:59 p.m. is when you have to answer those. And then we'll move on for tomorrow with discussion about what is leadership. I'm really excited to get to know you guys through this class. Please don't hesitate to use my contact information if you have any questions. And have a great Monday, you guys. Bye.